Hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in. We are doing some flying again. Hello. Criff was first again. He's been first 23 times. Boom. Even while working, have a good stream. Have a great time at work. Hope you're enjoying your new venture. Thank you so much for being here and doing the redeem. I'm not hearing any game sounds. Might be because I turned music off. Is that why? Yeah, it is because I can hear that. Let me quickly get some music going. Let's get some nice jazz, shall we? Some little jazz going. So we are doing a flight today, as you would expect from Microsoft Flight Sim. I can't remember what it is we were doing though. Let's quickly get over to this screen right here. Are you ready? It is this one. Here's where we're going. I would like to load in the one I made earlier, and then enter in new runway. So this is going to depend on, I don't know how they pick, but we are doing this route. We're doing something hill to Cardiff. I can't remember where we were going from. Biggin Hill, where we're departing, and we are going to Cardiff International, or just Cardiff. I don't know what the name of the airport is. We're going to Cardiff, right? That's where we're going. It should take us about an hour and 45, depending on the departure and approach we take. So yeah, we're gonna have a good nice flight today. It is still daylight out there, but it won't be for much longer. All right, daylight is fast closing. Night is approaching, so we would be doing a we'll be changing the time of day. We will be keeping the weather though. Now the problem is, last time we streamed this, we had an issue with the weather. It threw us around a lot on landing. Well, I don't think it did. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know if it was just too windy. But my autopilot, as we were runway in front of us, we were like not that far away from the ground. The autopilot just decided to just turn left for no reason. Just turn left, and I don't know why. A really hard bank left as well. So we had to really quickly disengage autopilot, and then the wind was trying to kick me around when I was trying to get back on target again. It wasn't very good. So hopefully not as windy today. I probably could check. I need to get better at checking these things. Like before we land, tune in, take a look at the weather, see how it is, see if it's safe, because we should really be changing our runway based off the weather, because I don't think SimBrief does any of that stuff. I don't know. I don't know if they do that. I don't know much about SimBrief. I probably should, really. I've used this enough now in quite a lot of streams. I should really read through it and see what everything does. I just haven't done that yet. I've just kind of like winged it, which pun intended for that one. So yeah, this is what we're doing. We're going to generate the flight. Let's set our time for, where do I set departure time? Here. Yeah, that's wrong. I need to generate it for now, don't I? Let's just do 6. We'll do it for 6. There we go. Hello, Marks. How are you? Yeah. Okay, there we go. This is our journey. Biggin Hill to Cardiff Airport. So hopefully that should be a nice little flight. It's still 1:45. The distance hasn't changed. We're going from Detling, departure. Well, not the Detling waypoint. I assume there's Detling. I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to learn. Lagsy is staying with his head on my stomach now. I just lean back for 2. Yeah, you can't learn now. Now he's there. You have to let him. You have to let him chill. You have to keep him there. But I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. Let's generate this flight. Blub, blub, blub. There we go. Okay, so let's quickly take a note of the airport we're departing from, because I'm going to need that pretty damn quickly. Let's go into the game, which is bloop. And let's go to free flight. Let's depart from here, and we will just sit in the parking ramp. We'll do the small one. Can I zoom in on this place? Okay, so where's the small one? Where do we just go to? Was it this one? Yeah. Because I don't think that 25 is their number, though. I could check that. I'm going to get Navigraph up. Unfortunately, the nav that you could use in game, I can't use something in the game yet. So let me quickly bring up the app. This is EGKB. Yeah. So if I quickly select the information of this airport, I will check the areas and see what this ramp is called. It looks like this is just called West Camp Hangar, so not parking at 25. There's no numbers here, so that's fine. I don't need to know that. Okay, but that's fine. Let's set as departure and let's get into the game, shall we? Oh, well, let's change the time of day. We're gonna do it for. Let's do it for 1. That'll be fine. And can you see the weather here or not? That's not the weather. That's the live airport traffic. Flight conditions. Can I see what it currently is? Why is live players not on? Oh, you can't even change the time of day. Okay, that makes sense. Live. I can't see the current weather though there. I don't know the wind speed. I guess you could check. But I think it's the weather. I don't think the weather is for the time of day though. So if you change the time of day, I think the weather is still the current weather, not the weather of 1 PM. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Anyway, let's quickly start the flight, eh? Let's get this started. So we're gonna sit on the thing. I probably should start using Beyond ATC. Let me get that open. That'd be good to use, as long as it doesn't keep crash me again. We'll see if it is this. If I crash right away, well, you kind of know it's this. The only problem is I have to keep it up on my screen and hide part of my OBS because I need to see. Because it tells me like the options I can say back, and I need to sometimes know what I need to say back. Sometimes I don't have a clue what they want from me. Okay, let's quickly get in there. So, it's not doing anything yet because we haven't got into the plane. Let's get into the plane. I've lost my cursor. There we go. In we get. So here we go. Well, then we'll quickly get over here and we will... Bloop. 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 Remove all that crap. All that causes the safety stuff for the airplane. Let's make sure it doesn't get destroyed in the weather. But here we are. Here's our little little airport. I don't remember if I had this fixed by last stream, but I fixed the rudder issue I had. Sorry, the trim issue I had, not the rudder issue, the trim issue I had. So other people have the same problem that I was having. Turns out it's gonna happen to any kind of analog physical trim that you can have, and I have an analog physical trim. Someone nicely made a program to fix it, which is great. Kind of sucks I have to run another program when I'm playing this game. Another one. But at least there is a fix for it. Unfortunately, I don't really want an analog trim. I don't know why it needs to be analog, but it should be fixed. Before, if I moved it in the game, which is what autopilot would do, autopilot would move this. So say I was flying in autopilot's going to adjust the trim. If I then disengage autopilot and then try to use the trim that I have, it would suddenly be, okay, no, you're not on that trim level. Jump you back to what you were on. So if mine was set to, say, 0, which I think it might be, if this was set to 22, if I then suddenly touch my trim, it would then jump to 0, which then meant I just like nosedived, which isn't great. But now, I can set it to this. I can then move my physical trim. Perfect. What an amazing program this person made. It works great. But anyway, let's set this to 0. Got to turn it a lot to get it to 0. Can't seem to get it to 0. There we go. Oh, it's gone to minus now, so I want 0. Here we go. Let's make sure these pedals are all good. My flaps should be there. This should be there. And there. So my flaps should be up, shouldn't they? I probably should inverse that lever, I think. So the flaps lever on mine is kind of... I mean, I guess it's the same as on here. So I'm using one of my 4 throttle quadrants as the flaps lever. So like, I got my 3 throttles set to idle because I'm using the Cessna throttles that comes with it. Mine has both. I'm using the 4th quadrant as flaps, and that's now the only one that's fully engaged, which kind of looks a bit odd. But I guess it being up there is accurate to how it should be here, so that's probably fine. But let me quickly have a quick look at where we're going and our journey today. Let's open up Navigraph. Let's get my rudder pedals a bit closer to me. Okay. This is the wrong one. Let's unload that. And let's import flight from SimBrief. And I'm guessing this is the same as if I did it on here as well, I assume. So this one here, I can double check that by closing this down and then having a quick check over here. So if I go to not SimBrief, I want to come back to here as well in a second anyway, but can I press back on any of these buttons? Any of them go back? I don't know what I just did then. Cursor mode. No, none of these go back, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't have any page options here, so I kind of got to lean forward. What I could do is go to here. No, not here. That's the totally wrong place to be. Escape. Settings. There's probably like a back button somewhere. I want to set it to the B button on my button here. So yoke. We will search for back. I don't know what it's going to be named under. It's like a menu back or something.
There isn't.
What's it called again? That little, is it the EFB? What's it called? Hello? No. Okay, let's quickly look for it manually. So if we go to maybe just menu. Here we go, EFB, I was right. EFB back, that's probably what I want. So let's set this to be this. See if that works. Okay. So now if I press... Nope. No, it doesn't. What about if I was in like a normal menu? Like a normal flight sim menu? No. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's try again, shall we? Controls. Go back to the menu. This isn't right. Did I click on menu? Oh, was it not menu? What was it? What did I click on earlier? This was a different... It's different. Let me go back. Was it cockpit? Doesn't really look all different. I'm pretty sure it's menu. Menu. There we go. Previous toolbar. It's not the toolbar. In-flight UI panel. That's zoom. I don't want to zoom. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what it will be. There's a bunch of stuff here for menus, but it's not menus. It's the EFB that I want, isn't it? Let's try and search for EFB again. Oh, it just came up. Here we go. So, previous next. That makes no sense. Previous tab. That might be what I want. I would have thought back though. Let's try previous tab. Let's get rid of this one. Delete control. We would do it as previous tab. Bloop. I don't think that's right, but we can try it. No. Okay, it doesn't seem to work. It's not even going to like the last tab as well, which you would think it would. These are the tabs here. It's not even going back to the last one, let alone go back. So I don't know what it'll be. I guess I just have to manually click on everything. That's fine. Doesn't matter too much. So let's go to Navigraph. Let's quickly check this flight is important here as well. So EG, that's right. Yep, that's the right one. That's the one we want. It's already been done. So perfect. What I'm going to do now is go into, it's a bit bigger. Let's also, guess I don't need to import it from Simbrief. Oh, I guess I might need to import it from Simbrief because that would come with our fuel, wouldn't it? Fuel amounts and everything. Let's do it. Let's import it. So we go to view. That's the right one, isn't it? No. 19th of March. If it is, it's definitely the wrong one. Hang on. Let me go to my Simbrief. Oh, I say it's the 19th of March. Oopsie. Wonder why it, like, defaulted to that unless I just scrolled through it by mistake. Oh, I did. I selected that manually by mistake. Okay. Change that. Generate flight. My bad. I did that wrong. Okay. Got to now quickly get back to the old Simbrief again. Not Simbrief. Navigraph. Let's unload this one. Import this one back in. Import from Simbrief. Should be this one. Yeah, today. It's parts in 8 minutes. We're probably not going to make that, but that's fine. Here we go. Let's get that imported in. Let's also do it via Simbrief. I don't know if it matters, but we'll do it. View. Just going back and then back to that tab again, just in case it wasn't loaded properly. Yeah, that's right. Import route. Import weights. Fuck it, we'll do it. What's that do? Oh, the pre-flight analysis. Okay, that's fine. Let's now back out. Go back to here. I kind of don't want to use this one. I kind of want to go back to the other one. So we will quickly look on here and see what kind of departure and approaches we want. Yes, load this in. Okay. So, departure, we're going from runway 3. Yeah, so we'll be going from the BPK2. That one. Yeah, we'll add that to the route. That's the one we want to go to. And then we would like to then... We're going along this way. And then approach at... this one. So we're going from runway... What was it of this one? I didn't check. Hang on. Was it runway 12? I think that means it's runway 12, I think. Let me just double check on my charts what it was. Runway... It was, yeah, that is runway 12. I don't know if I clicked that by mistake or if that was what it was set to. So we want to go to... ICAT 2... Yeah, that's probably fine, isn't it? Yeah, that's looking all good. I can't see the runway. Why is it? Oh, yeah. So that'll be what we want there. Let's add that to the route. How does this one look, though? They're kind of the same. Yeah, we'll take this one. And then we need to select the arrivals. Or I've already been done for us already. I think it has. Open chart overlay. Yeah, these have been done for us already. Okay, cool. So let's now... Can I import this into the system here from here? I might have to turn the engine on first. Let's quickly get rid of this. What I'm going to do, though, is quickly pin all those charts that we needed. I need to get better at pinning the charts. Are these ones already pinned in the past or not? I think they are. How do I get rid of these? Is I could clear all. Yeah. Clear all them. What I'm going to do is probably pin the airport charts if I can. So... Yeah, we'll pin this one. And then we will pin the departure that we used, which was, I can't remember now. How do I go back? Close. Flights. Open chart. Let's pin this one. And then we will pin arrival. Then we will pin the approach as well. Bloop. And then we'll also pin this airport chart as well, just so we have them for when we get there. Probably this one's pretty good. Yeah, this one tells us where we need to go afterwards. So does this one as well. We'll pin both. Blub, blub. There you go. Gets a little bit messy down here, but at least can you hide? Oh, you can't like folder them. I thought if I press this button down here, it would like minimize these two into that folder, so I can get rid of them for now. But I don't think you can do that. That's fine. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's close this down. Okay, we're kind of ready now, aren't we? So I'm going to quickly turn on all this. Have a little sip of my coffee while I wait as well. Just to align. Oh, I'm already feeling cold already. Okay, they're getting leveled now. Wait 2 seconds. Next thing further to load my side. Out of the game, that is. Okay, so that's going to be... Is it still not level yet? Why is it not level? Did it not do this until the engine's turned on? It might not. It could be because of that. Oh no, there we go. Just took bloody ages to do. Okay, where are we off to? We go to Cardiff. We are going to Cardiff Airport. We are coming from here, Biggin Hill. There's the airport. And we're going over to here. And hello, Kaz. How are you? Okay, I'm going to try and do things properly. Now, the only issue is that my doing it properly button that I need to do it properly is on my keyboard that is all the way over there. And I got to, like, lean forward. So I could probably change that, couldn't I? Could probably change that. The problem is when I tried changing it before, it wouldn't let me. Let me try again. So if I... Okay, looks like it might be working now. Let's put a second binding. There we go. Does this work? Okay, cool. So I have a third-party mod called Beyond ATC, which is like the next level from just using this menu to talk to people, like the ground control. Like just it's like normally I would just click on this and it'd be like it'd give me the answer about like if I want to get permission to start up, I'll have to just click on that. This is a way that I can talk to an AI and use my voice to actually say these words out loud, so I can get a bit better at doing it. And then eventually you then start playing on real life servers where they have proper requirements for knowing this stuff, and then you can talk to real people who are running control, which is crazy. The thought of people sitting in control room on their computer instructing virtual people down is mind-blowing to me. It is nearly the end, yeah. I'm looking forward to the weekend already. Okay. I'm not currently tuned into anything yet, so let me quickly tuned into ground. I think it's them I talk to. Yeah. So, I didn't put in my call sign into SimBrief. That's fine. I'm going to need that anyway. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try to see if this works. So, I have to say my call sign every single time, so you can hear that a lot. November 172 Sierra Bravo, request startup only. And you should hear this.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
You hear that? That come through all right? November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge your startup. I don't know if it's going to work. There we go, it did. Cool. So you should hear that. If it's not loud enough, let me know. I don't know what track I have it set to at the moment. Is there any output? I think it's coming through my main broadcast mix, so it might be slightly lower than your normal volume. Hopefully it'll be alright. Okay, anyway, we have startup approved. So let's quickly close this menu down and let's get starting up. And then what we'll do is we'll start to program this in. So if I get the mixture in, turn the engine on. And what I'm going to do is... I'm not sure if I can... I don't know who I asked for this stuff. Let's have a look. Ground server. I don't know how to, like, change it in the... There we go. So if I... Can I talk to these guys? Let's have a look. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Request fuel supply. Might not be these guys I talked to. I don't know who it's set to at the moment. No, I don't think that worked. Oh, maybe it did.
Big Gin Ground November 172
No,
Sierra Bravo.
I'm on the wrong person.
Directly to the ground services.
I need to tune into...
Please check the appropriate frequency.
I'm sorry. Hey, no, we're just sitting at the hangar at the moment in Wheels. We're ready to go soon. Okay, let's go back to... How do I tune into the ground on this? So it's set to auto-tune radio. Who do I talk to? Yeah, I'm tuned into ground, I think. Okay, well, we're not going to get power, unfortunately. Let's do it via here, then. I'm still not that familiar with this mod, so...
Big and ground, Cessna Delta...
We'll do it via this way instead.
November 9058. Could you please send a fuel truck?
Okay.
Cessna Delta...
They're going to give us some fuel. And then we can just sit in here for a little bit and quickly have a quick look at this. So... Let's get rid of this. I wish I can get this by default. It's kind of really annoying. Okay, so we will go to departure. We want... What are we doing again? Hang on a second. Just gonna try and get my flight up here. This is not programmed it in. It is. So we will have the BPK2 departure. That's what we want. And we are going from runway 3. That's all good. Load that in. Then we would like the arrival to be the ICTAM arrival, which is this one. I think they kind of cut off some of the words, I think, but I think that is it. Yeah, ICTAM. There we go. Load that in. Runway... I didn't set the runway. Runway 20... Can't pick the runway. That's fine. Load that in. And then we want to do the approach. So it will be the... What are we doing? ILS? Yeah, ILS runway 12. So this one here. And we'll be doing... Oh, what one was it? CDF1 we were doing. Perfect. I haven't put the minimums. Should we see what the minimums are? I don't know how you check that kind of... I don't know what that really means. Is it the minimum I have to be in when I get there? Is that what it is? What did this come up for? So what I could do is quickly have a look at their charts. So let me quickly check this. If I go into here... So I'm still trying to learn all these chart things. They're so damn complicated. It's almost like... It's for pilots, you know? Real pilots. Okay, so let me... Oh, this is not loaded in properly. Hang on. It's not got all my stuff. Sorry, unload this. And select this one. No. Can I name these or not? Can I import them in from here? Unload. Import. Oh, I can't do from... I've got a clipboard option here. Why can't I have that option here? Is it this one? Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is the one. So this is the one we want. Let's have a quick check of this. Oh, it's down here somewhere in there. Approach. I don't know if it wants an approach or not. This one? So let's check the minimums. I don't know how you read this stuff though. So what will the minimums be? How do I see that? I don't know. There's some stuff here. There's 3,000 here. Should we just put 3,000 in and hope for the best? I don't know what I need to set it as. Oh, there's a lot of... Fuck it, I'm going to set him 3,000. I don't know if what I'm doing is right, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, this seems awfully slow to... Oh, is it where the runway is actually, not... Like the barometer pressure of where the runway is. Is that what that is? We're not going to set that. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's clear that. Set it off. I don't think I need it. Well, I probably do need it, but I can get by without it. Did I select the departure? Did I put that in or not? I did, yeah. I did the approach. I thought I did that already. So we're going to runway 12, wasn't it? Runway 12. And then this one, load. Yeah, there we go. We are good to go, everyone. We're good to go. We have startup approved. So let's quickly get some, let's get rid of our fuel supply. We don't need that anymore. I think we're probably all good. I don't know how much fuel we need. We're not going to worry about that. We can add some more fuel on the journey if we need to. So let me quickly get rid of the fuel truck. I don't know how to do it in Beyond ATC, so we'll... Oh, they're gone already. They've already gone. They've left. Yeah, off they go. There they go. I see them. They're leaving. That was them. I guess I was full. I don't look full, but I think that's all that they... Yeah, I had a quick fill of 55%. I'm going to add a little bit more in. And then... load it immediately. I ain't waiting around. Okay, perfect. So, let's get out of here. What we're going to do now is request taxi to runway. So, do you have to request IFR clearance before you do taxi to runway request? What did they say earlier? Cool when ready for taxi, they said. So I'm going to do request taxi to runway. November 172 Sierra Bravo, request taxi to runway. What did I just do?
November 172 Sierra Bravo, runway 21 taxi via hotel, Delta 1.
Why does pressing that button change my... Sorry, that's not good. The voice at the button I used to talk to the Beyond ATC is the button that's now changing my camera.
Clarify departure runway 21 and
okay, sorry.
Via hotel, Delta 1.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, taxi to runway 21 via Delta and Delta 1. Yeah, that's not good. I need to get rid of that. Okay, that was fine. Come around for a 709er. Okay, let me see what this button is. This is my end key. Why is my end key doing that? Hang on. Controls. Oh, I can't search by that input. Hang on. Oh, keyboard. Okay. Apparently nothing is using that, so why the hell is it changing my... Why when I press is it changing my camera angle? What buttons do I have for my external... Oh, it's not using this camera. Okay, I know why. Sorry, I know why. Let's quickly pause the sim. And we will go into chase plane, which is this one. This is not using the default camera angles, it's using chase planes. It's probably in here that I have end set to something. So let's search for this button here. I can't seem to search based off of that. So have a quick look in here, everyone, for the end key being used for something. Can I see those? I went a bit too far. Let's go back to the top again. So let's do control functions. No, that's the mouse. That's all good. Oh, no, back. Control assignment. No. There, don't you lie to me and Wills. Don't you come here and spread lies. Okay, none of those. Okay, none of those. I mean, it's not, it can't be any more. Oh, cinematic mode? No? Simons? No? What fucking button is it then? I wish you could press the button and it tells you what's there. Oh, there's more in here, hang on. End. No? Oh, end. Oh, why'd I put it to that? Okay, let's change this. I'm not sure if I wanted it to be end and left alt. Okay, let me press, let's get rid of that. I don't know why I'd ever have done that. That must have been by accident. I must set that. Okay. Okay, we're good now. Let's make sure my toggle thing works in here. Yeah, that still works. Yeah, that must have been an accident. Okay, so we are going via taxiway HD, then D1. So let me quickly look at the ground charts of here. We can see those, where that is. No, I don't care about that. So we are going from here. And I've opened up manually. So we are going to taxiway H. No, 21 via taxiway HD D1. So H is here. D1. That's where we're going. And then we're down here. This is how we start to learn this. So I guess we go this way. We are going by D3. They didn't add that into the... And D2, technically. They didn't say that, did they? Huh. But this is where we're going. We're just going to turn around here and go down that way. So I want to eventually get to the point where I don't need the little icons that we have on the floor. Which I don't know if I have enabled at the moment. Anyway. Parking brake. Disengaged. Bloop. Start going, shall we? Maybe. Let's turn the parking brake back on. Was it already disengaged? No, parking brake is off. Hello? What have I done wrong? Did I remove the chocks or not? Hang on. Oh, simulate's paused. Ah! That's bloody why. Okay, now we can go. Hey! We don't pause the game, turns out you can go. Oh, damn. What a dummy. Yeah, it was user error. Unfortunately, in this game... how do I get those lines back again? I don't know how to get those viewpoints back up again. Tell me where I need to go. Ah, fuck it. We know. It's this way. Yeah, unfortunately, this game, when it pauses, you don't really know it's paused. Like, unless you look at the little clock down here. Because everything else around you continues. Like, all the propellers still move, people move in the background. It seems like it's not paused until you obviously try to go, and then you realize it is. Or if you look at the time, then you realize it is. We're going a bit too fast. Okay, hopefully this should be a nice takeoff. So we are going via HDD1. So we've gone past H already, I'm pretty sure. That's going to be us soon in one of those little jets, alright? That will be us one day. One day. What did I set to be my button to see if people are here? Was it P for player? It is, yeah. There's someone over there. Are any of these real people or not? I don't think so. I just want to know if anyone's real or not. God, I don't know if it's windy or not. I'm being... My feet are like proper slanted to keep this kind of straight. What's that person over there? Oh, they're over there. I can't see in binocular view, but they're just chilling over there. It's like they crashed in the field or something. Okay, let's quickly have a quick look here. So this is H. Now D is this way. Yep, so D3. And then we're going to be there very soon. Yeah, D that way. So imagine me in the first day of playing this game. I never would have been able to do this. Like actually look where everything is on the runway and actually follow the correct procedures of going towards the taxiway. I mean, I still don't mind about to do it now. There's still time for me to fuck it up. But what I'm saying is I didn't have a clue before about any of this. Not one clue. There's 2 people around it. That one up there and that one over there. You can see where they're going as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can. Okay, D2, and then we're nearly going to be at D1. I think D1 is further down there. Yeah. So this wind is...
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Contact Big Gin Tower 13 for decimal 8.
You said Big Gin. Big In. Okay, hang on. November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge handover. See if that works.
Negative. Tower on 13.
Oh, I have to actually say the frequency, okay. Okay, do I just stop here? Is this where I stay? Maybe? It's not a place to stay over there, is there? No, I think I stay here. Okay, sorry. November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge tower frequency 134.805. Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo, request departure. I don't have to say the runway or not.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, Big Gin Tower. Wind 120 at 8. Fly heading 100. Runway 21. Cleared for takeoff.
Thank you very much. Okay. I didn't set like a squawk code though. November 172 Sierra Bravo, clear for takeoff, runway 21. I definitely need to make it so that when I talk to anyone in the game, that it has like a really muffled, like pilot voice. I need that. I have to get some kind of EQ filter out that I can enable with a toggle. Because that, I think it'll make it a bit better. Just like really breathy kind of microphone. That could probably be done with an EQ. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. We are ready to take off. What I'm going to do is my flaps kind of 20%-ish. And let's punch it. Oh, my game kind of started then. Okay, go, go, go. Is my fuel... It is, yeah, cool. Okay, there's a little bit of wind, he said, so let's try and be careful about this. Let's try and straighten up a little bit. Oh yeah, the wind is kind of pushing me around a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah. God, that wind was pretty, I think it's also my rudder pedals as well, don't help me. Did this not the departure programmed in? Was my
Cessna 958. ATC services terminated.
I haven't got my view shown up. It's the wrong way.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Reset transponder.
Okay, I'm kind of a bit busy right now.
44.
I'm a bit busy. November 172 Sierra Bravo, Squawk 2244. There you go. Okay, let's get out of here.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Contact London Control 118 for 75.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge control 118.475. Okay, let's go the way we're supposed to go. Oh. I don't like I haven't got my views in. Let's try. Hang on. Is it because I was too far? Did this thing fuck around with my departures or something? Oh, there we go. And for the wheeler, I don't seem to see any of the waypoints. Maybe because I didn't import it into the base game, I think. I think it's still because I'm only using Simbri for Navigraph. I didn't actually import it into this EFB on here, I think, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's go towards where we need to be. We're way off course. Let's try and get back on course again. And then we can head on out of here.
Bowling 8960, contact Heathrow approach on 125.625. Good day.
So it says I need to announce on frequency. I don't know how I do that. I don't know what the terminology is for announcing on frequency. The only guide it said to here is just announce on frequency. So maybe I just say
Going to
hello? Just say hello to them.
Bowling 8960.
Hang on. Can I... Can't set my autopilot. I think something's definitely put wrong in here, I think. I don't have the boxes on here showing me where I need to be. Normally there's like a bunch of boxes. What have I did wrong? Maybe we'll try keep this level for now. Set my trim so it's good. Let's quickly jump over to here. Is this right? No, I just overwrote everything I just did, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I can't seem to set autopilot. I don't know why. This might be a manual flight, everyone. I'll do this one manually, I think. Wonder what I've done wrong. I had this happen when I was offline once before. At least though that one had the boxes here telling me where the rings I need to fly through. This one doesn't even have that. And the flight director is on. Yeah. Autopilot makes you... It does make me crash, yeah. But I mean, maybe I'll crash without that, so... it might not make a difference. Anyway, I need to acknowledge that I'm talking to these new people now. Again, I don't know what I say, so I'm just going to say announce on frequency. November 172 Sierra Bravo, announce on frequency. Okay, that seems to work, I think.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, London Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 130.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, is that 1,300 feet? I think. And November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge climb to flight level 130. I think that's 13,000. Sorry, 1,300. Yeah, no, 13,000. No? Yeah, it's 13,000, I'm pretty sure. Flight level 130. So that says to... Yeah, set to that. Not that I think it makes a difference, because I have no autopilot, so I have to manually do it. He said, yeah, I definitely managed it by myself. Oh, there we go. I'm seeing it now. I think I was just too low. Autopilot still isn't working, though. Again, I don't know why. Don't have a bloody clue. But... So I can't even use this, so can I? I can still set headings, can't I think? Sorry, not the headings. The climb rate, I think. Shall we see if we can? I guess I can't if there's no autopilot. Let's try going down. Yeah, I can't even do that. Huh. I wonder what happened here then. Oh. So I hate being on this screen when I know there's potentially a crash happening on the other screen. Oh, wrong. I keep pressing the wrong button. There you go. Yeah, it seems to be programmed incorrectly. Just can't seem to set the autopilot. Oh, shit. I wonder. It'd be nice to know what it's doing here, but I just don't have a clue how I would know. That means I can't. I have to pause the game to leave now. Anyway, try and get to 13,000 feet. So that's where we need to be. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when something doesn't work and I don't have a clue if it's something I've done wrong or a potential bug of the game. Because I have seen people that play this game a lot, like streamers who have been always playing it, that seem really knowledgeable. They have problems as well, and sometimes it is just a bug. Sometimes it is something they've done wrong, sometimes it is a bug. And they have to reload and then it's fine. And when you don't know these things, it's hard to know if it's a bug or if something you're doing wrong. You just assume you're doing something wrong, which is a safe assumption. Because, yeah, chances are I probably am doing something wrong. There's also a tiny amount chance that I'm not, and it is a bug. Yeah, I don't know how I would potentially know. Or how I would figure it out. Unless someone came into chat and was like, okay, yeah, you're an idiot. You press this button. I didn't like turn off autopilot down here, did I? By mistake when I was clicking on shit. Let's quickly... No, autopilot's engaged here. Could try redoing it. Okay. Put some lights on. Don't need them, but put them on. I don't have a clue. I could potentially try and turn off my engine and try and turn it back on, but that's bloody dangerous. that's pretty scary to do that. Okay, let's try and get back on course. The problem is I really can't fly straight in this game if I don't have autopilot. I'm instantly off course. Okay, I do have ads in 2 minutes. I'm going to have to pause the sim. Because there's no way I can let this run without me sitting here. It's always annoying. Now, the problem is I can't really also do some good scenery checks because I might crash. What I need to do is like Google some shit live, see if I can figure it out. What do these do? It's nav audio. This is all audio stuff in it, all comms. No. I hope I don't have to program it back in again if now I've done that. I hope there's like a memory bank. Okay, got the XPDR, that's fine, that's now connects back up. No, still no option. Huh. It's a weird one. And I'm not good at flying enough and using my controls to kind of level the plane off. Like on its own so it can fly straight. I'm not very good at that. I kind of have to hold the steering wheel. I can't set the trim properly. Like I'm always slightly sinking or slightly rising. I can never seem to make it so it's perfectly straight. Okay, let's try and nose up a little bit with this. Because I haven't yet learned how much I need to turn my trim dial for it to make a difference. I mean, this might help me. This, I guess, is degree. So am I going 6 degrees up? I assume so. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and debug this, I think. Because I need to know what causes this for future. Now, last time this happened, my co-pilot was sitting in the air. Even though I didn't have a co-pilot, they were still sitting in the air. This time, they're not. So, that's one bug less, anyway. Okay, ads are about to run any second now, so they don't quickly pause the game. I hope it doesn't cause any problems. And then I'll be back in 3 minutes. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we are nearly to Detlin. Then we need to start turning left and start going towards Cardiff. Now, with the time it took us to start up, we should be able to do this flight in one go without speeding up the sim. There's no way I'm speeding up the sim with manual control. That is a recipe for disaster. Okay, the game is now paused. I'll be back in a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Just going to get a drink. It's dark, Summer.
No, I'm hungry.
Oh. Ah, you burp! Scared the shit out of me. We need magic then. I need some magic. Yes, the only place we can left is left. Oh, fuck me. Oh, in Wales. Oh. Hello. That scared me. God, I don't know if I reacted very much, but my heart skipped a beat. I even touched my heart. I even had my hand on my chest. It'd be a shame if you crash into the building. No, we ain't crashing now. We ain't crashing, Mox. We ain't crashing. In here? Why is this so small for? Oh, I just crashed. Oh, Mox, what are you doing? How do I do my parking brake again? What was the button? Okay, let's put my hazards on. Do I figure this out? That's my engine. Oh, Mox, you deviant. What is my what's my parking brake button? That's my wipers. Do I put it on this one? I know space does it, but I definitely had it on my... No. God, what is it? What did I set it as? Hang on. System. Options. Parking brake. Oh, I unset it. Oh, the fucking... I was trying to read the bloody note! You bastard! The game should pause when I'm reading notes. For God's sake. Isn't this a chill drive? Ain't this fun? Oh no. It's not fun anymore. Oh, damn. Oh. No, get off me. Stop sucking me. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm quickly just Googling some things to see if I can figure out why I can't get my autopilot working. Someone says a button, check for tow/GA, a button stuck in the tow guard, take off go around mode on your throttle. I don't have that. I think this is a bit too basic for that. Oh, I actually spoke to...
London Control,
Alright.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. I pressed my button by mistake. Ignore me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I don't think there's any of that. I don't think there's any of that stuff. That's just lights. Oh, don't want to press that. That's the fuel shut-off valve. Have you seen the film Airplane when I have seen it? Yes. We could have that. I mean, we don't have any room in here though. It'll just push me out of the window if it was to do it here. Unless I just kind of sit on the floor here on the boxes. Oh yeah, it's not that that's doing it. I can't see any buttons here. What else did it say? It says it could be a controller binding issue, which I don't think it's not that. Ensure your heading bug is set and you're close to the route. I mean, I think I need the heading bug set because I've never done that before. Oh. I don't need to unpause it though. Should we try unpausing a second? Hang on. Yeah, not that. Okay. What else could it be? Oh no. Use proper AP disconnect. Ensure you are using the designated AP master toggle and not a dedicated disconnect button. I don't know what that means. Let's do Cessna 172. 172. So I'm getting a lot of stuff that's not appropriate for my... Cannot enable autopilot device in the basic Cessna 172. Let's have a quick look at this forum post here. Despite switching on the avionics switches, I cannot get the autopilot display to come on. They might not have programmed the... That seems... Nothing. There's a problem with me. Hang on, let me try jumping to the other avionics, see if this does anything. Do these switches work when I'm not in, when I'm paused? Let's have a look. Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, they definitely do work when I'm... But yeah, it just doesn't do anything. Let's see what else could be. The default key button for disabling autopilot is Control +2. Okay, maybe I've done that then. Hang on, maybe I've had to press some keybind for turning off Because someone said they did a keybind, they couldn't toggle it back on until they pressed the keybind again. I don't know what the keybind would be. So let me quickly search in here for autopilot. Do I need a space? Probably. No. Autopilot. Toggle autopilot master. Maybe something to do with this. I don't know what nav hold mode means. I could have potentially pressed the keybind. Alt and Z. Yeah, let's try that. So, Alt and Z.
Speedbird 636. Climb and maintain flight.
Oh, I'm not paused. I'm not paused.
Speedbird 636. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
No, let me try unpausing just in case I do need to be unpaused. No, none of those. Oh, I'm sorry for the debugging, but I really need to get to the bottom of this kind of thing. 'Cause this is twice I've had this bug now. Or, not bug, twice I've had this issue. What else could it be? I maybe do stuff that has a keybind, because there's stuff I could have pressed by mistake. Yeah, I've tried Alt and Z. Could try whatever this is. Control and N. No, I'm going to pause the sim again. Oh, I pressed my N key again. They're going to... The bloody things I think they're talking to me. Oh, they're going to get annoyed. Okay, haven't they heard? Haven't they heard me? If there's anyone watching who knows this game, please feel free to chime in if you know the answer of why I can't get my autopilot to enable. Well, the button doesn't even do anything. Definitely none of this stuff. So is autopilot master the buttons that are down here, like little fuse things?
Maintain present altitude. Maintain present altitude. Easy to 837.
No, doesn't need to do that.
837. Climb and maintain.
Did I unpause by mistake?
60. Climb and maintain.
Oh, I did.
Speedbird 636. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Okay, let's quickly have a look in here. So, does that need to be on?
Easy
No.
to 837. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Oh, yeah, this does. That's fine.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Speedbird 636.
Huh. Oh, that does. I don't need to do direct 2, that's fine.
And maintain flight level 360.
All of these work, which is weird. Yeah, they'll do something. Just not this one. Yeah, flight director's activated. I've got that one enabled.
Turkish 60.
Um,
You are 300 below your assigned altitude.
I could just try turning off the plane.
Flight
Hang on.
Tree 20.
We're in the air, but the game is paused, so hopefully I can just start it again with the game paused. Let's try that. Keep wings level. The wings are not going to be level. I'm in the air. Okay, GPS okay. Yeah, I'm still programmed to here, which is good.
London Center, flyer tree 89.
I need to unpause this for this to work.
Flyer tree 89er, London Center, QNH 1021. Radar contact.
Hang on, so this
748.
locks on.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
It goes into depth, lateral, vertical motion. Yeah, so I think the problem people sometimes have is the autopilot is on, but it's not doing anything. Now, that's not my problem I'm having. It's not like it's on, but not doing anything. I can't even get it on. So the flight director, I guess if you don't have the flight director enabled, it won't even... You can turn autopilot on, but it won't actually do the actions, I believe. Oh, I turned around. How the fuck did I get turned around? Must have when I was paused. When I came out of a pause, it must have fucked up. Let's get turned around again. His servo's on. I don't know what a servo even is. Sorry, I don't know. Let me Google that. God, I hate flying when I don't have autopilot. I'm scared I'm gonna crash. He's in the cockpit. I hope he's in the cockpit. If he's on the wing, we're fucked. So, oh yeah, you didn't press that button out there somewhere. So, oh shit. Okay, I have a quick look. Servo motor. What exactly are servos? I've seen this word used about 8,000... Oh, God. 8,000 times for different things. I know about servo and anti-servo tabs or flow controls. Oh, this doesn't help me. I need a channel that says pull up. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll get the try and get the sound file of the game of a game person saying pull up, so I can get it on the. That'd be a good one. A stall noise as well. The sound it makes when it stalls would be a good one to have. Let's Google Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. That's 2025, 2024. Okay, I'm not sure this has servos. Do this work? No? I feel like we're like crashing towards the ground and oh we are. Let's use these as my guide. Hang on. Oh, we're off course. See, I told you we can't drive for a second without going off course. What's this?
Speedbird 9er to 9er 8. Climb.
Probably should just press stuff out now what it does, but I did it.
Lufthansa 9er 55. Climb and maintain.
Okay, let's get back on course again, and then we were. Okay, what's over here? Anything good over here? What's this do? Didn't do anything. Oh god, we're about to stall it. What's this button over here? Emergency use only. ELT. I don't know what that is. Probably shouldn't press this as emergency. Does it say next to what it is? Test reset. I don't know what that is. It should be near the radio. Or the radio handle or the radio controls. Check near the controls. Let's pause the game quickly so I'm not flying around the place. Let's check like how to change the comms frequency. I've got a PA system. Okay. Manual squelch for intercom. That sounds horrible. Okay, no. Nothing here. This is all my comm stuff. My PA speaker. I don't think it'll be here.
EG2274. Maintain
There's
present
my...
altitude.
I think this is the radio thing here. Oh, shit. Can I, like, looking around here, is there? No?
Maintain present altitude. EG2274.
Let's look at absolutely everything. Let's start over here. So, we got this. This is for the volume. This is to change the frequency. This is for navigation. This is the heading. Autopilot doesn't work. Heading, navigation, approach, virtual speed, flight level control, flight level change, sorry, flight director, altimeter, altitude, sorry, altitude hold, virtual navigation mode, back course, no, is that, no, down, no, it's not that. It's not be any of this. Okay, comm volume, comm frequency change, course, and my comms, none of that. Okay, not be any of this. Nah. Oh. Okay, none of that. This is just my switches. This is my dimming. None of that. These are my lights. I've got that all on. Okay.
Airbus 475.
What was I looking for again? Let's have a look in here. Any of these been popped at all? I don't think these out. Doesn't look like it. Look like they're all in. Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Airbus 475.
Apparently you can set it in the control options. Hang on, let's have a look. I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for in there. Is it called servo? Hang on, let me go to... Let's look in here. Doors? No. Some right? No, don't worry about that. Not in here. Handling. None of that. Wouldn't be in lighting, but we'll check in here anyway. Nope. Gear. No. No. Electrical? Could be an electrical. No. Breakers. I mean, they're not popped yet, so that shouldn't be an issue. God, there's so many breakers, isn't there? Engine. Pneumatics, miscellaneous, safety. No, none of that. I'm as lost as you. Thank you for trying, though. Wait, let me... Autopilot button doesn't turn on. Great help here, Reddit. Someone says I can't enable the autopilot in a basic Cessna. They can't get the autopilot button to work. Someone just says you're lucky you can even fly. LOL. Fucking great. Someone said, just had the same issue, expect it's a bug. If you use controller, try right bumper. So I've got the heading bug set. I don't think it's that. I've never needed to set the heading bug before. So what am I looking for in there? Is there anything with the heading bug? See, I can set my heading bug manually on
Easy tree 12.
on here.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
Oh, this comes out of pause when I do this. Yeah, my heading bug's set ahead of me, but I've been trying to use the nav mode rather than the heading mode. And that's on.
600 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level.
I did press some of these buttons earlier. Let me press some of the key buttons I was pressing earlier, see if it is any of this stuff.
Lufthansa.
Airbus 475. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
I was in cursor mode earlier as well. Maybe that caused some problems. Yeah, I've tried the heading bug option as well. That doesn't seem to do anything.
Climb and maintain flight level 360.
How did I do that?
475.
No, that doesn't do anything. I think it might just be a bug, you know, rather than it being something I've caused. I can't click in that one. Someone says there's red X's on here. Now, I've not got any red X's on here. This looks like it's correct. Yeah, I don't think I've done anything wrong. I think it's all good. Let's try popping that out anyway. Try leaving it out for a little bit. Put it back in again. Let me try Googling a different word. What I'm saying won't turn on. Let's try autopilot button doesn't engage. Make sure the avionics bus 1 and 2 are on. They are.
Egypt Air 778. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Ensure the CDI is set to GPS. It is. I've tried toggling that as well.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Some users report that binding toggle disengage autopilot instead of just master works when the main button fails. Hang on. I've tried Control 2, I think, already. Yeah, what would Control 2 normally be there? Have I got Control 2 assigned to anything? Probably not. Controls. Keyboard. Oh. Control 2? Yeah, I don't know what it's set to. What was that set to? I need to know what the default keybind is for that. I think that's just the toggle autopilot button. I think that's all that is. Oh, there's a bunch more stuff in here. Okay, let me try in here. So, is there like a general? I've tried this already. I've tried. Oh, this must be. Let's try this one. Let's try putting that to this button here. Let's try some of these buttons.
Flyer 7 tree 6 contact. Thames approach on 128.
Oh, it was that.
Good day. Going to 128.
It was that. I think.
Flyer 7 tree 6.
Egypt Air 778. Climb and maintain flight
Yeah, okay. It was a button I didn't have set as a keybind. For some reason, fucked with something. Now, I still can't manually turn it on and off. Oh, I can. Yeah, okay, it was that button. What the fuck was that about? Okay, what was it? Just so I know. I don't know why that would have been a problem, because that wasn't toggled to anything before. So I couldn't have pressed it by mistake. Hang on, let me... Yeah, toggle disengage autopilot. I don't know why that was a problem. It wasn't bound. So I don't have a clue why that would have caused a problem. Let me look back in the other ones in case there's something else in here. So general. Maybe pressing this at some point caused a problem. Because I wouldn't have clicked Shift Alt and Z by mistake. So I don't have a clue. We'll leave that enabled because that might be good to know in future. I might accidentally hit it in future. But thank you, Kaz, for your assistance. It's good when there's more than one person looking at something. But hopefully that fixes the problem. Okay, let's try and get back on course now. Let's see if this actually works. So I'm going to manually go onto my course. Let's turn autopilot off for a second. And let's get back to a rough course that we should be on. Okay, I'm sorry. And then we will turn on autopilot when we get there. I think I'll turn the flight director off, or I'm just way below the... Yeah, I think I'm way below the heading I need to be. Sorry, the altitude I need to be. Oh, God, there's so many keybinds in this game. It's a crazy amount of keybinds. So I don't have a clue why that happens. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. At least we got to the bottom of it, though. At least now, if I see someone else have that problem, not that I will run into people with that problem, I can be like, oh yeah, try setting a keybind for this. Seeing if that works. Ah, damn. But yeah, I've had that twice in the time I've been playing this, that problem. So either I have clicked some kind of keybind that wasn't the one we just set that caused problems. I don't know. Because I do tend to click buttons and may click the wrong button. But I don't know what one would have been pressed to do that. Okay, I need to get up to height as well soon. Ah, what a problem that was. Okay, start moving this way a little bit. And let's try and get onto the correct head, onto the correct waypoint. I could probably turn on autopilot now, actually, see if it works. I'm just gonna see if it does its thing. Is nav mode on? No. Okay, seems like it's doing its thing. Maybe. Can we maybe decrease our climb a little bit? Can you be careful, please, autopilot? Please. Oh, hey, they wave around. Okay, I'm going to disable it for a little bit. Let's get back on track, and then I will put it back on again. Because they are so weird in how they try and get back to course. They take such tight embankments rather than being nice and smooth. Maybe we should have left it off before we should have done. Okay, I'm gonna probably turn it on now because I'm pretty much on the area now. Okay, don't stall, please. Please don't stall. God, why am I like not accelerating like fast enough? Oh, it's because my mixture's too high. Sorry, that's why. My mixture was set from when I was taking off. I was so busy messing around with the autopilot, I forgot to adjust my mixture properly. Okay, set my trim properly. Okay. So we want to climb. Let's do 200 a minute. Minute? Or mile? I always forget. I always forget if it's a minute or a mile. I think it's a minute. We'll do 200 a minute. Oh my god, he's in the air. Astro, we've been having so many problems. Well, one problem that's potentially called other problems. But we've done it. Hello, Astro, how are you? Yeah, we had a weird... I want to call it a bug, because the alternative is that I did something wrong. And I didn't do anything wrong. So the bug was we couldn't enable autopilot for some reason until I set a keybind that I didn't have set to toggle something. I don't know why. This button just didn't do anything for some reason. I couldn't seem to press this. But we've solved it now. We're all good. I can now start doing these good views now. So happy accident. I don't know what caused it to not work, but the fix was to enable a keybind that I didn't have set. Press that, then it worked. So, I don't know why. Don't have a clue what I did. Kaz did become a detective. But we are now going over Detling. Is Detling still in Kent? I think it is, isn't it? Or is that in Essex? I don't know. I don't have a clue where it is. I don't know my counties very well. I don't know where it is. I think it's still in Kent. And then we are going to be heading towards Cardiff. I mean, is it still set right? Because I've done a lot of fucking around with this. No, it's not set properly. Okay, I fucked around with my map, didn't I? Is this still... I don't know what this is doing now. Oh, this has not got anything set now, is it? Fuck. Okay, let me quickly pause the game. In my trying to debug shit, I switched all this off and it's obviously lost all my stuff here. So I'm going to quickly go into here. What one was I using? One of them had them set, one of them didn't. Yeah, let's import this one. How do I import it? I don't know. Might already be good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to import this back in. Do flights. This is the right one. There we go. Did it work? Not sure if that worked. There we go, yeah. So if I now send this to the avionics, it should be alright. We've gone slightly past our thing here. How do I do this again? In here, send to avionics. Doesn't seem to be working. I might have to manually do it. Or maybe because I'm paused? Let's try again. Okay, I'm gonna have to manually put this in. Let's do it manually. Okay. Oh no, it is here. Oh, why it's not working on here for? Oh, what have I fucking done? What did I do? Can I just press this? I haven't got my little line anymore. I don't know why. Oh, guys, I don't know what I've done now. So we are by Detling, weren't we? Let's do... Can I activate this? Okay. Marmy's broken again. Yeah, because when I was trying to fix the autopilot not working, I had to. I tried switching off all these computers and even my engine mid-air, to hope it was that was the potential problem. And in doing that, I lost my flight plan. So now I've imported it back in. I've set the waypoint from our destination, and now we should be good. Should be fine now. Okay, unpause. I've got it all good. Let me turn off autopilot for now, because I need to manually switch this around. Is my flight director still on? Yep. Maybe the autopilot would do that itself. Let's try and see what happens. Let's see what the autopilot does. It might be able to route around automatically. Let's see. Looks like it might. These HUDs may be real life anxious. They're a bit complicated to understand sometimes, all this stuff, but this is a basic... this is pretty basic, this plane. When I was offline, I went into a A320, a bigger, much bigger plane, to be like, maybe we could start learning something slightly bigger. I saw a bajillion buttons they have there, and I just went, nope. Just quit out of it right away. I just didn't even try. I just saw the amount of buttons there were. Like, control panels full, overhead control panels, and I just went, nah, I'm good, I'm out of here. I'm done. And all of them do something. And quite of them do stuff you need to know as well. Like, some will be like cabin call and smoking light and all that kind of crap. But most of it, you need to know. And I barely mastered these few buttons, so... Flight attendant, yeah. Yeah, you do like a little cabin call, you tell them you tell them the seatbelt warning. You can do all that kind of stuff. You even load up the people as well, you tell them to enter. Which is pretty cool. You can see in some planes, I don't know if this is a Microsoft Flight Sim or a modded thing, but you can see the names of the people on board. It like loads those in as well. When you can check the computer and you can see what's for dinner and give them food. It doesn't do anything, but I think the food one, I think, is a modded plane, so I think only those do that. Okay, what high are we? We're still climbing. That's good. So, let me quickly check my charts for when we get to the other side. So do I have them programmed in here still? I don't know. I don't know. You check. Let's try the other one. I'm better at this one up here. Don't pretend that you wouldn't enjoy getting into one of them tight two pieces. Oh, go away. Okay, so we look at this approach here. Okay, I'm going to quickly check the charts here. So, we need to be... I don't know. 2,200 feet to hit the localizer. Okay, that's fine. So we will be coming from this one, wasn't it? I think. I'm pretty sure.
Elau 416.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And maintain flight level tree.
So yeah, we want to make sure we are about 2,200 feet by the time we get to here, really. Again, I'm still trying to learn these charts. Still a bit complicated for me.
Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Okay, we can look here as well. Does this have our heights in it? I I'm still trying to learn like what are these charts, like how to read them quickly, because I can fumble around and eventually figure out what I'm looking for, but I'm not always quick. Okay, climb straight ahead. Oh, that's on missed approach. Don't worry about that. Where's these numbers?
1452. You are 4
Is that like a key and it says here or not?
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20.
Yeah, I'm not seeing like the altitudes I need to be at when I'm around here.
Climb and maintain flight level
Let's
30.
check.
Magic Sun 1452.
Let's check these. What's this? That's for the radar, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I think we'll just wing it. We'll be alright. We'll be fine. Okay, so did I still have an announce on frequency option in here. Do I need to do that? Let's try it, shall we? See what happens. November 172 Sierra Bravo, announce on frequency. Let's see what it does.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Say altitude.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, flight level 106. Okay, cool.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Climb to flight level 260.
260? Fuck me. Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge flight climb to flight level 260. Okay. That's pretty damn high, isn't it? No, that can't be accurate. Do they know what plane I'm in? How high can this thing go? How fucking high can a Cessna go? Hang on, let me Google this. What altitude can a Cessna 172 reach? Yeah, there's no way I'm fucking making that. Okay, I'm gonna... Can I request... November 172 Sierra Bravo, request altitude change to 108.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
Hang on. November 172 Sierra Bravo, flight level 106. I don't really mind what one is.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Enable your flight is to northwest and flight level 106 is an odd numbered flight level. Please take
Oh, does it really matter?
altitude.
What was I at before? Hang on, what was I? What did they make me? 130, wasn't it? 130 would be fine. Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo, flight level 130. Let's try that.
November
Oh, they do want an even number. Okay.
Flight is to the northwest and flight level 130 is an odd numbered flight level.
Hang on.
Please take an even altitude.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, request flight change to flight level 132. Or do they mean like the second one has to be even, like 1-2 rather than 3? Okay, yeah, I think that's the thing. I think the second one has to be even.
Northwest and flight level 132 is an odd numbered flight level.
We'll do 120.
Please take an even altitude.
Hang on. November 172 Sierra Bravo, request flight level change. I keep saying flight level change. To FL 120. That might not work. I fucked up too many things there.
November
Ah, okay.
172 Sierra Bravo. Confirm new cruise altitude flight level
That worked.
120.
So we want 120. Because there's no way I'm reaching the height they put me at. Hey, we made it. we did it. We're there. November 172 Sierra Bravo, affirmative.
November 172 Sierra Bravo.
Okay.
Roger. New cruise altitude flight level 120.
I'm hoping you guys can hear the ATC talking back to me and it doesn't sound like I'm talking to myself. I really hope you can hear them. Again, I don't have much experience with this app that I'm using to talk to them. So, I don't know how to word what I'm supposed to be saying to them. I don't know the terminology for anything. We can. Cool. Nice. Thank you. I don't know the terminology to use. Okay. So where are we at the moment? We're nearly back to where we started. Where did we start from? Where are we flying from? I forgot. We were flying from EGKB. Yeah, we're nearly over the airport we started from. That's because the departure for this place, all the departures are like pretty far this way, rather than any going this way. So we have to go here to get out of there. These departures are designed for jets for this airport. Not designed for a little Cessna. But we're kind of just learning how we should be doing it.
Easy 28 tree 2. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Does this app know what plane I'm flying? Because they definitely didn't seem like they did. Do I put my plane in here or does it automatically know? I think it automatically knows. It's weird that it told me to go to something so bloody high that I could never reach. Oh well. We're good now.
Maintain present altitude.
Look at us go. So this is the airport we started from down there. I'm pretty sure.
Maintain present altitude. Air France 111.
The fuck is that over there? Some random skyscrapers. That's not London. No. But yeah, that's how we started down there. That was the runway we went off from. It's currently a 737 down there. Was that? No, that's not where we started. I don't know what that is over there. Because that's over the other side of the river. Is it EGLC? I don't know what EGLC is. What airport's that? EGLC. Oh, London City. Okay, that makes sense. that makes sense. Yeah, we're not going there. Okay, let's do some external shots. Here we are. That could be Gatwick in front of us. It's the right. Could it be? Gatwick south, isn't it, of London? So I don't know. Where is that compared to me? I'm not really good at telling my distance from some stuff. So it's to my right, in front of me to my right. So like around. EGLL. Luton? I don't know where Luton is. EGLL. Oh, that's Heathrow. Okay, that's Heathrow. Yeah, Gatwick's down there. Yeah, I said it was south. Yeah, we're going to be going past Luton. Heathrow. I'm pretty sure that's that. Anyway, we're doing alright so far. We had some predicaments, but we learned from our mistakes and the game's bugginess, and we've learned things. So we should be good now for any future flights. If we have that problem again, we will know how to fix it. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be this height, but Game's put me here. Okay, where am I? Am I on... I'm not on this one, am I? Okay, we've gone past Detling. Am I going the right way? I don't know. Seems to be going a totally different direction of what we should be going, but fuck it. This'll work. This'll be fine. We'll do this way. Yeah, when I definitely messed around doing the reset of the avionics. That was definitely a problem. I didn't need to do it. I just kind of thought it might be the bug that we were having, that it might fix it, but it didn't, and then it caused me more problems. So that's kind of annoying, but we had to try these things to test. There's other people. Fenners, Boa Brim, and there's other ones just disappeared wherever they were. They were here a second ago. Yeah, London is definitely not loaded in properly. There's a lot of pink buildings, and I'm pretty sure London doesn't have bright pink skyscrapers in it. So, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Millennium Dome. I see it. Could you see the eye from here, do you think? London Eye? Or is that not big enough to see from here? And I can't see because my bloody middle thing's in the way. I don't know where the London Eye is in comparison to everything else, though. I think it might be too small to see from back here. No, it's not that big, is it? Not like skyscraper big. Yeah, we can't see. Oh, we do have ads in 5 minutes. I just play through the ads. And in Wills, you'll be delighted to hear my video. Hopefully it'll be out on Friday. Hopefully it'll be out then. Should schedule it for Friday soon. I need to do a little bit more fixing of it. I uploaded it to YouTube and scheduled it for Friday, but that was mainly just a test. Make sure the encoding looked good on YouTube. I need to do a little bit of audio fixing. Just do a few once-overs to make sure it looks all good. And then, ready to go. I want to do some A/B testing with the thumbnail though, because I don't know how to... I have my thumbnail made. My tagline has always been video game art. But like, even though what I'm doing is technically art, like cinematography stuff, I'm worried people will think it's me drawing video game stuff based off the thumbnail. So I might try and change it to be something else. And maybe try and A/B test, see what one works better. Because I don't know what is a good tagline for the video, the thumbnail. I'm thinking of doing it just beautiful places, Red Dead Redemption 2, then video game art as one test, and then maybe showcasing game worlds or whatever as the second tested one. I'll see what one kind of works. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the video. I think it's turned out pretty good. Definitely longer than my last two videos. A lot longer. It's like nearly double the size. Look at it. Oh, someone flying nearby. Hang on, let's go back in the... Look at them go! God, they must be flying a jet, like a fighter jet kind of thing. That was so damn fast. I mean, anything compared to a Cessna's fast. Maybe they're just a normal plane. I didn't get a chance to see what they were. Was it them? An AT-20N. I know what that is. I don't think it was them though. Is that Gawick over there? Yeah, that's pretty Gawick. God, they're so low to the ground.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. You're off course. Cleared direct 10.
Yeah, no, I'm off
Resume navigation.
course. For some reason, my course has got fucked here. I don't know why. It got ruined. Can I import this back in?
November 172 Sierra Bravo. You're off
Should
course.
be
Cleared direct 10.
this one?
Resume own navigation.
Okay, be quiet. No, not this one. This one? No. Why is there so many of the same ones? No.
November 172
Oh my god, leave me alone.
Bravo. London Control.
I know. You know what? Leave me alone. I'm busy. It's my one I set before, I think. Let's check this one. Yeah, it's the one. So how do I... Is this already in... No, that was Sweden, wasn't it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Ignore me. That's totally the wrong one. ESSD is what I'm doing, isn't it? No, that's one I just did a second ago. Oh, it changes the order when I do it, I think. Yeah, I think it changes the order when I use them. Oh, that's annoying. And it's not an exact time, so I can't see what one I used. It must be this one, or this one, because they have the departures and stuff set. Let's just set this one. Yeah, this one's fine. So has that been programmed in? Can I send this to the avionics or not? I don't know how you do that. Oh, they're right there. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a change here because we fucked up earlier. We're gonna have to get rid of some of this off our flight plan. So let's quickly go up here and remove that one.
20 contact. Heathrow approach on 125 decimal.
Then that one.
Good day.
And then that one. Oh, I can just do direct to, can't I? Yeah, do direct to that. There you go. That fixes that.
125.625. Avianca.
I don't know if I have to delete this one or not. I don't know what's going to happen when we get there. We'll try that, though. That should be alright. Okay. That should be fixed again. So they asked me to go to Hen, aren't they? No, I don't want to go to Hen anymore. I've deleted that.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. London Control. Expect ICTAN 2 Charlie. Runway 12.
That's right, yeah. Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Expected ICTA 2C. Arrival runway 12. I think I was meant to say ICTA 2.
London Center. Speedbird 510 is passing 2,000.
Yeah, that worked. Okay, cool.
Flight level
We're now going the right way. we fixed all the problems that we caused.
Speedbird 510. London Center.
How do I get rid of this?
020. Radar contact. Continue.
I don't want these guys to talk. I want to talk through the other one. I don't know how to change that. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Ad should be finished in a few seconds. And eventually we'll be heading to a land. We've still got... Oh, didn't I figure out last stream how to find out how much time I have left of the flight? And now I can't remember how to do that. There was definitely a way of checking that information, wasn't there? Oh, it was in here, wasn't it? Is it still set? Yeah, ETA 15 minutes. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that is accurate though. Oh no, that's the time. Sorry, that's the time. It's a time of arrival 3:50. And it's 3:05.
Virgin Niner Tree.
Okay, yeah, that's about right. That's more accurate. I say 15 minutes is definitely not accurate, but 3:50 is accurate. God, I wish I could fly that high. That's the height they wanted us to go to. Control wanted us to go. But there's no way I was going to make it that high. I guess they didn't know I was in a Cessna.
Easy 2652, contact Luton approach on 129.55.
Okay. Hopefully we should be alright now.
You're 3,000 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level
Dun.
360.
I like now seeing other players. It's cool to know there's other people flying around that I never could see before. Oh. I spoke to the ATC by mistake. So my push to talk for my Beyond ATC program is my mouse button, and I always press it by mistake.
Easy 4662.
Yeah, look at them all. They're all flying around here. I've seen some streamers that when they fly, they just have like an entourage of people next to them. Like always following them. It's really cool. This was like 2 jets, like they're the Air Force One or something like that. Okay, so we have nearly reached the ICTAM waypoint. And then we'll be heading for Sorpi, Conco, and then nearly there. Okay, let's make sure there's no like a hold pattern, so I'm not gonna worry about any kind of holds. There's not any holds, but there is a missed landing option here, which I don't worry about. I ain't missing my landing. I'm making it. I'm doing it. They always get to 17,000 feet. What am I at the moment? Am I 26? No, 12. Oh no, that we got to 26,000 feet. That seems awfully... That's the one they wanted me to get to on when they spoke to me earlier. Flight level 260.
London Center.
I can't get that high though, I'm pretty sure. I've never tried to get that high in a Cessna, but when I googled it, they said no.
Speedbird 1334.
Wonder where that comes from then, this information.
1020. Radar contact continued.
Because I wonder if I need to set my Navigraph information to tell them what I'm flying. I don't see an option for that. No, I wonder if I get that information from them. All this. It might be from SimBrief, but SimBrief I told what plane I'm flying. So I don't know why that would have made me go there. Hey, thank you for the follow, Eva. Thank you very much. Welcome in. I closed my SimBrief down. Let me quickly open that up again and see what it was set to. I can actually, never mind. I can check in here. So we go into here and we'll see if that information's in here or not. So we're looking for flight level 260. Does it show the information in here or not? I don't know if it does. Cruising altitude 3,000 feet. Any 260s anywhere? I don't think so. I don't know where I would see it. I don't know what any of this shit really means. Yeah, flight level 0226, no 260.
Speedbird 574 is passing 2,400
Yeah, no 260.
Speedbird 574, London Center.
I mean, there's 260 here, but that's under a different heading. I don't know what that heading is.
Continue.
This is the flight level one, I think. It says FL. Yeah, I don't know. RDIS. Let me Google that, what that means. Hang on 1 second. So, IMT, ITT, RDIS. IMT is your... Sorry, someone just said something. Where was the answer? God, I'm getting like I'm shaking around in here. IMT is your magnetic track between stations. That should roughly equate to an outbound radial. But the plan is assuming you are flying direct to each. I don't know what that means. So IMT is your initial magnetic track. ITT is your initial true track. RDIS is the remaining distance. Okay, so that's not the 260 I'm looking for. I don't know what it is I'm looking for then. I don't see anything that's telling me 2,600 feet. Sorry, 26,000 feet. But then I don't know where this information came from. I don't know what to put that in there. I'll do some Googling offline and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I still need to learn all the different altitudes for each part, how to find that information out, because I kind of just wing it and guess. And just use whatever's in here. And when this is obviously wrong, I don't know what to do. So maybe we'll figure that out someday, what all that means. Okay. Two seconds. Okay, where are we going? We're about to reach the waypoint here. I want to know what happens when I get to ICTAM. I don't know if it's going to want me to go back to Detling, then back again, or if it's going to know that I'm in the right place and just continue on. Because it still has this waypoint still here. So I don't know if it's going to want me to go back to that one. It shouldn't do. In theory, it should just know that I've flown here, and the next one is the Sorpy one.
Easy 1966.
So we'll give it a go.
900 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 360.
So why is this down here for? Why is it showing so far down?
Descend and maintain flight level 360.
Because I'm in the right altitude that I want to be, isn't it? Aren't I? I don't fucking know. I don't have a clue. Oh well. Okay, so how long do you think we have left? It was until 50, wasn't it? So we've still got like 40 minutes left of the flight. Pilot book. You can look at my flight hours. For the month, we've done not that many. Enough. There we go, you can see my overtime hours. January, February, March.
Maintain flight level 360.
This information is really cool to see. I like seeing it. We've done 9 landings at night time, 53 during the day.
Climb and maintain
We have flown for 5 hours at night time, 22 hours in daytime. I think we can see the crashes as well, I think. I think there is a stat for that. I don't know where it is though. Oh, he's in the main menu, I think, at the beginning. Okay, we've now reached... Oh, not yet. We're about to hit that in a second. Oh, no, we have hit it. Okay, yeah, it did do right. Okay, cool. It worked fine. Again, it's still massively high, though. I don't really know why. I can't see where I would have set that. So I don't think SimBrief has any... Sorry, Navigate. I don't think this has any information like that to set in your flight. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, no. Oh, I'm doing that.
Alair tree 304. Descend and maintain.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I like click on one of these? No, that's to add a waypoint. I don't want to do that. That doesn't work.
Descend and maintain 3000. Alair tree
I click on here. No, I don't know.
Air France 175. You're 2,000 above your assigned altitude. Descend.
I don't think it matters too much.
Flight.
Does it have any information on... Oh, God. Does it have any information on here about altitude or not? No, it's got their headings, but no altitude stuff. I don't know how you get that information.
Maintain flight level 390. Air France 175.
Oh, let's change the night time, isn't it? Don't want to do that. Oh, that button does. Okay, yeah, I don't really know.
Easy 2109er. Climb.
I'm sure it doesn't matter. I mean, eventually I do want to make sure I know the correct altitude I should be at and how to program that in. But for now, we're not going to know. We're just going to guess.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. Easy 2109er.
Who's that? EAI 3304. It'd be cool if I could talk to them as well. But like, hey EAI 304, how you doing? God, it's so beautiful out here. Look at all that farmland. Look at it all. All those wheat fields. I haven't taken any pictures yet. I'm always scared to take pictures in case the game crashes. I want to front. What's the best camera for the front? What I could do is try this. This might break it. Oh, the game thought I was talking to them.
London Control, November 172 Sierra Bravo. You need to make a taxi request and check the frequency for instructions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I want to take a picture this way. Let's turn the player names off. Let's try and take a picture of this. It might mess up though. Oh yeah, it is in the wrong place. Okay, let's go back inside. Reset my camera. Try this and see if I can move this now. Yeah, I can. Cool. Okay, it worked. I'm always super scared to use the camera. Because I've had a few times where I've tried to use the camera, I tried to move and it just instantly crashed the game. And then, which sucks about this game is there's no save points. If you crash, you have to like just manually click yourself on the map and then just try and take off from where you were. Or start again. Now I could just say, oh, go here at 1,000 feet, I think. Or I think you can do 1,000 feet. Then have to climb and reprogram all this again in the air, and it's kind of a bit of a pain. Okay, we are going the right way. Still don't know how. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I get this information. Let me go back to SimBrief on the actual app. SimBrief. Okay, let's go to the flight we were on. So, view flight plan. This one. I don't know where you see it, the stuff though. Tell me anything? don't know what this stuff even means. It means. What's all this crap? Briefing. This is what I was looking at earlier. Try to look for like FL or flight level. I'm trying to see if I can see any of that stuff or altitude. So flight level here, but it's not what the game says it is.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. ICTAM 2 Charlie. Runway 12. Report ready for descent.
Am I ready for descent? November 172 Sierra Bravo. ICA 2C, runway 12. Ready for descent.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Descent to 2,200 feet. QNH 1019er.
What's QNH? What that means. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Descent to 2,200 feet. QNH 1019. So we'll go down to 2,200. What the fuck is QNH? What does that mean? I don't know, I acknowledged. I'm like, yeah, QNH 1019. What the fuck that means? It's not the, that's a squawk code. It's not that.
UPS 22 London Center, radar contact continue.
Anyway, let's start to descend, and then we'll try and figure it out. Wrong one. Okay, what the fuck is QNH? Let me Google that quickly. QNH aviation. An avionic barometric pressure setting. I don't know how I set that. How to set QNH in G1000. The barometer knob is a. Is there one of those? The com frequency. I mean, it says baro there, like I'm supposed to use that. Should probably know how to do this before I was flying. That's course setting. I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. What did they say? They said, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. That can't be right. QNH. I may have asked this before, but is this real time? It is, yeah. Yeah, it's all real time. I do have the time of day set to not be real time. So I can actually see. Because otherwise it'll be... If I turn it to live data, you'll see. Live? This is what it would look like normally. This is how it would be if I was here in real life. But I try and do daytime while I'm learning because it's easier for me to see everything, all the controls and everything. But yeah, the flight is all real time. So if you were to get in a Cessna in real life time, it will probably take you this amount of time to fly this route. Obviously, give or take a little bit, but mostly it's probably pretty accurate. So if you did a Manchester, America, it would only take you 7-hour flight. In a real plane, yeah. In a real jet. In a Cessna. It's going to take fucking forever. It'll be bloody ages, that will. But yeah, it'll be a real 8-hour flight, yeah. So there's a lot of people who will set their autopilot, they go to bed, and then come back and hope that it didn't fuck up. and there's a subreddit called, I think it's like Sleepy Pilots, of people, because I can look at a map and I can see everyone flying around, and you can see people who are stuck in a circle, and they're people that set their autopilot, something went wrong, and they're just kind of like circling around the world in a sense. I've seen people do that, so I have seen on the subreddit people do. Sorry, I had the wrong screen up earlier. I saw people do stuff like that. I don't think you saw me doing nighttime. I was on the wrong setting. But here will be if it's live weather. There you go. That's what the live daytime will look like. I was on my SimBrief page still. So this will be how it is now. But I set it to... I just changed the time of day just so it's a little bit easier for me to fly. Let's set it fly here. Oh, a lot easier. But the weather, we're using real life weather though. So the weather will be the same. Okay, are we changing altitude or not?
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Contact Cardiff approach 125.855.
Yeah, we are going down, aren't we? I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's start to decrease because we got to go down to 2,300. We got to descend quite a lot.
Passing 10,900 climbing flight level 360.
Can I get my Beyond ATC back up again so I know what to say?
Sierra Bravo. Contact Cardiff approach 125.855.
Everyone's talking at once. Stop all talking, please. So rude. Oh, I didn't acknowledge my handoff. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Acknowledge frequency 125.855. There you go. So I don't know how you announce on frequency. I don't know what you're supposed to say for that, but November 172 Sierra Bravo, announce on frequency. I'm just saying that because that's what it says on my thing to say, but I don't know the terminology to use.
November 172 Sierra Bravo Cardiff approach. QNH1019er, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 12.
I don't know what QNH1019 means. November 172 Sierra Bravo, approach type procedure, landing runway 12, QNH 1019. Whatever that means. Okay, we still didn't look at what QNH means, did I? There's apparently two different settings in INHD or HPA, but none of them seem to be like 1019. Doesn't seem to do anything. No. Yeah, I don't know what 1019 means. Let me Google that. QNH 1019. QNH 1019. Maybe if I Google it, stuff will come up. Okay, yeah, this is the wrong unit of measurement. So that means a sea level pressure roughly equivalent to 30.09. Okay, let's try that then. 30.09. How do I change this? Can't seem to turn it. There we go. 30.09. Oh, went past it. There you go. 30.09. I don't know how I would know that. I don't know how you know that kind of off the bat about having to like Google conversion. Okay, we're still way too high. Let's keep decreasing altitude. We don't really seem to be decreasing that quickly. We got to decrease a lot. So we're going 800 feet per minute. Hopefully we'll be there soon. We're going to be going a little bit fast. Let's decrease our speed a little bit. Because we are getting into the danger zone. very quickly. Okay. 7,700. Not long and we will be there. Let's quickly take a look at the map over here and see where we are. So at what point do I announce... not announce. What point do I do the... approach activation? What was the approach? I'm going to bring up this again. Hello? There you go. So if I go to the approach charts... Go away. CDF 1. Let me quickly look at this a second. Okay. CDF 1. Let me put this above the other ones. Wait, where is it? Here we go. So I guess I need to activate it when I'm like here. Be alright. Hey Londell, the moment when the nearby tower makes you think you're talking to yourself, yeah. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I activate it here. I never knew when you're supposed to activate approach mode, like when you're supposed to do that. But I think when we're around here it's probably fine. Okay, let's quickly zoom in on here, just so I can see a bit better. So we still need to decrease our altitude quite heavily, but hopefully by the time we get there we'll be alright. And do I have to say anything to them? I don't know what approach type procedure means. What does procedure mean? I know what the word procedure means, but they didn't say... I don't know what approach type procedure means. Hang on.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Request approach change.
Just clicking some buttons.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Roger. Stay approach.
What options do I have? ILS. Was it 1-2 we're landing on? Is it not 21? Hang on. 12. Okay, we do ILS 12.
Request ILS runway 12, November 172 Sierra Bravo.
November 172 Sierra Bravo.
Oh, yeah, that's what it... Yeah.
Assigned ILS runway 12.
That was right.
Enable.
I just don't know what approach type procedure. Just didn't... I don't know what that means. I've never seen that before. I think after this last turn, waiting for a landing field, if I remember from playing myself... What, sorry, I can't see him out of the game. What, here? Because, yeah, that's probably about right. It's probably fine. I think it probably depends also what plane you're flying. Like, if you're flying a much bigger plane that's going a lot faster, you probably need to start doing that a lot sooner to give you a chance to get the right height. With a Cessna, I have like all the time in the bloody world to do it. Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly at Cardiff. We're going to be flying over Bristol in a second. Are we? Yeah. Okay. Is it this is the other side of the river, in it? River, the other side of the sea. So we haven't got there yet. This is like over there somewhere still. We've still got a ways to go. So in the planning, does it say what we should be reaching? It does, yeah, but for some reason mine aren't correct. I mean, it's kind of fine now, but before it said something way too high earlier. So I don't know what the problem was there. It was saying I was meant to be at like 30,000 feet. It's like, there's no way I can do 30,000 feet in a Cessna. And not at all. So I need to like try and figure out where this information comes from. To know. Bam, 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 bam. What does direct to fix mean? Is that like when I'm ready to land? Request direct to fix meaning. Request to fix is an aviation instruction where air traffic control clears a pilot to fly straight to a specific navigation point, skipping immediate waypoints. So then when I do request to fix, I say what waypoint I want to get to? Examples. Approach clearance. ATC may say, proceed direct to fix name, clear RNAV runway 34. Use when an aircraft is in a position to easily join a flight path. I guess I don't need to worry about that. Direct about hitting mountain. Yeah, we nearly hit a mountain the last stream. Don't want to do that again. I don't want that to happen again. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly at the right altitude. Well, the altitude we were told to get to. Oh, we're not following us. Hang on. There we go. So when we get to Bristol, we'll activate approach mode. So we needed to be what height for the localizer? Wasn't it 2,500? I've forgotten again now. I think it's about 2,500. Yeah. 2,200. Okay. Is that what we're at to now? Nearly. Let's just decrease to 2,200. Fuck it. Wrong one. There you go. We'll do it now. Why not? Okay, we'll get there pretty quick. Oh, look at us go. Oh, wow, so green. Hang on, I've got to take a picture of this. Gotta do it. Look at that. What a lovely view. Some weird, just a weird block of flats on this hill. I bet that probably wasn't meant to be there. The game loves to put like blocks of flats in places where they probably shouldn't be. It just sees a bit of concrete and it's like, yeah, block of flats. I bet that's probably like a castle there or something. Probably what was there. That looks more like a manor house or castle area. Okay, we're turning the last turn towards Bristol. A place I've never been. Here we go. Is this following again or not? Yeah, it is. So Bristol is now in front of us. We're going to be passing over it very shortly. And then ready to begin our landing. And let's just bloody hope we do it properly. So I do have to tell them when I'm ready to land. There's no option in my little chat thing here to tell them when I'm ready. Oh, request IFR clearance, is it that? IFR clearance? Hang on. Request IFR clearance. Meaning. Requesting an IFR instrument flight rules clearance is the act of asking air traffic control for permission to fly in weather conditions. I'm not asking them that though. Yeah, typically request it on the ground. Yeah, that's not something we're doing then. I don't need to worry about that. I'm not sure if that was like an option to like when we're landing to request clearance. I definitely need to do that. Maybe again, maybe soon they'll speak to me and be like, "Are you ready to land?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, yeah, I am." I might have to activate approach mode first before that works. Ugh. But so far, this has been a pretty nice flight. We've learned some things. We've seen some nice sights. No near crashes. Well, it was a slight dodgy takeoff, but other than that, it's been alright. We'll see when the landing, if it works. So the last time I tried landing, autopilot just totally went wrong and just like made us go, whee! I don't know why. Like the runway was lining up and then suddenly it just took us a totally weird direction. Is that the runway? No, that can't be the runway. That's another airport. I don't know what airport that is though. It's not over the river, so over the sea, so it's not ours. It's just to our right. It's probably like a Bristol airport, but it doesn't show on this map. Yeah, I don't know what airport that is. Oh, it's one right there. It's Bristol Airport. Okay. So we're just flying over that. And then when we get here, we will...
172 Sierra Bravo. Leave free heading 285. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 12.
Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Leave star heading 285. Does that work?
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Turn right. Heading 280. Vectors for the approach.
Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading 280. Could put that in, couldn't I? I don't think it works unless I'm in heading mode, but I don't need to worry about it really. Anyway, let's start to activate approach mode. We'll do it fucking now, eh? Activate approach. There we go. Approach mode activated. Ba-da-bum. So we are the correct height to hook onto the ILS, the localizer. Hang on, I need to get rid of this. Press F. There we go. There we go. That's where we're going. I want to get rid of the hold, the takeoff pattern if we miss the landing. Because I'm not going to miss the landing. We're going to do it no matter what. So let's go into here. Let's clear off all of this crap, eh? So what's the one... Let's clear off all this rubbish. So yeah, don't worry about that. We're not going to miss this. Clear. Clear. There we go. There we go. This is where we're going. Hopefully a successful landing. If not, sorry everyone. I was so disappointed in my last landing on my last week's stream. We had such a good takeoff, had such a good flight. It was all good, and then suddenly the autopilot fucked up at the end. Then I just had such heavy winds that I couldn't really land properly. But we did it successfully. Just if everyone was on board, they would have been vomiting everywhere. It'd have been like The Exorcist vomiting everywhere. It'd be like that. Strap in, boys, yeah. Blame it. I mean, you should go back and look at the VOD. You would see that we were chilling along. The runway was pretty far in front of us, but in approach mode. Then suddenly the autopilot just turned left, suddenly. And I don't know why. Because the path was still up ahead. and it has instantly turned us left off the flight plan, off the flight path, and I don't know why. So I had to quickly try and turn off autopilot and try and save ourselves, and luckily I did, because I'm a master pilot that managed to get out of a very dangerous situation. So it was exactly like that, Lonnie. It was like someone did the turn left. It felt like that. I mean, no one else did do it, but it felt like they did. Okay, so what was the... Let me quickly check the charts again, as I have time. Just making sure the frequency is correct for the localizer, the ILS. So let me quickly go in here. Don't worry about that. This one. So it is 110.7. Yeah, that's already programmed in. Cool. Already programmed in. So we will be able to hook onto that soon when we get a little bit closer. And that'll tell us our glide path and how we can safely touch ground on the floor. What the fuck is that? What is some massive fucking skyscraper by the sea? For no reason. Is that normally there? It just seems awfully large compared to all the other buildings in the vicinity. Awfully large. Okay, so we should start seeing the... Where am I? Oh, there. Should start seeing it over there, I think. I don't know where exactly. It is really hard to sometimes see airports from afar because they like... 3D-ness isn't really that easy to see from afar in this game. I think it loads that stuff in. So I can't really see a flat texture from this far away. It should be like over there, I think. I can't see. So there should be a little inlet of the sea there. That's there. And then kind of over there should be the airport. Are you not flying straight at it? Should be over there. So it's that way and then... Oh, we are kind of flying straight at it, but... I guess over there then? Yeah, maybe over there. Because something's directly straight in front of us. Yeah, in this map it looks like it's directly in front of us, but I think it's the one off to the right slightly. If I had to guess, it's there. I can't really tell though. Yeah, I can't. It looks like there's something here. It's a bit too far for me to see. I'm seeing like a slight red light, which could be it. And I'm seeing a slight path here, but it might just be something that's not loaded in properly. It looks like it. What way is the runway facing? Is it facing me? It should be, shouldn't it, as I'm approaching this direction? Yeah. Okay, when do I activate approach mode? Do it now. There we go. Yeah, I'm really bad at knowing directions in this game. Really bad. It's because I'm not really good at knowing what a distance is. Like, 10 nautical miles, I don't really know what that is up here. Like, to me, that doesn't mean anything. I can't really adjust. Like, I don't know how far away that is, for example, in comparison to where I am. Obviously, it's above 10 nautical miles, I assume, but I don't fucking know. My distance is terrible. I guess you have to look at other areas of the map and the land to try and estimate. For example, we can see a little cut in here, which probably is the little cut in like here. No, it's going to be the one over here.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Turn right, heading 000.
Turn right? What the fuck are you trying to get me to do? Oh, I'll say yes, but I'm not doing it. November 172 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading 000. A unit used in measuring distance is C equal to... Yeah, I'm just not very good at knowing distance by like looking at something. Like I know in like... I remember watching films as a kid and they're like, oh, that's like 3 football fields away. And I'm like, how the fuck can you tell? I can't tell that distance. Like if you got me to look at a straight path and said, go 700 feet, there's no way I would be able to get to 700 feet if I just ran it. Like if I had to tell me to mark where 700 feet is, I wouldn't know. I'd have to like, I'll be counting in my head to try and get it. But I don't know. Now a kilometer I would be able to know because, and it's only because I run. So I would just be like, okay, I run at a pace of about 5:40, so in about 5 minutes 40 I'll be at a kilometer. That's the only way I'd ever know that. And that obviously depends on how fast I run. And I'm not really good at judging my pace. Oh, okay, now, but that is why they have markers who don't have the... Yeah, that is why they got markers. But was that what I said it was? Let's have a look. I can't bloody see because my plane's in the way. What the fuck is that big pink building again? I'm seeing so many pink buildings in this game. Is that some weird texture thing not loading in today? Oh, it's changed now. Okay, we're nearly there. So we should be able to start hooking onto the localizer soon. Because we're nearly... Oh, we're still a bit far out, but should be able to get there soon. Let me quickly bring open the chart onto this screen. So we will go to... How do I bring open the charts again? How do I go back? This one? Yeah. Here's where we're going. Again, I don't like how I can't zoom in on this. I can do one zoom in and that's it. I don't know how to zoom in more. And this isn't zooming in, this is just equaling out to width-wise rather than height-wise. I can't zoom in any more on this for some weird reason. Okay, getting popcorn for the main event. This is going to be perfect. We're going to be going along here. I think we picked that approach, I'm pretty sure. I should start getting some more emotes for some of the themed events we do, themed streams we do. So like some emotes for trucking, some emotes for flying. I don't know what emotes I could get, but I definitely need more emotes. Especially more animated emotes as well. Okay. They haven't given me permission to land yet. Hopefully they will soon. I hope. Who's this? Coming into us bloody fast speed. Oh, I turned off people, didn't I? There they are. Yeah, they're coming towards me. They're going to crash into me. Cyril the Swan. What a cool name. Oh, there they are. I see them. Oh, God, they're going to crash into me. They better not. Okay, they might be getting a bit too low, actually. Yeah, they're a lot lower than us. So that's a good sign. Yeah, much lower than us. How the... They must be trying to land... Maybe they're not landing it. They can't be landing here because they are way too low to... Oh, they could be landing here. It's just there's no approach that's like directly from here. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, did I turn approach mode on? I didn't know. Yeah. I think this automatically switches over. We'll see in a minute if it does or not. Alright? Because I need to be over here. This, at the end of this turn point is when we will be hooking on. So this is why I love Navigraph. It's nice to see where I am in comparison to the chart. Because it makes it a lot easier for a beginner to see what they're doing. Now the problem is, this is kind of expensive to use, Navigraph. I bought a year membership because I thought I'll give it a try for a year. But the weird thing, it's such a catch-22. Like, it's good for beginners, but beginners are less likely to be buying a membership to something like this because they don't know how useful it is. Okay, where did Cyril the Swan go? He must have gone around us by now. Cyril? Cyril the Swan? Where did you go? Fucking gone. They disappeared. I don't think they landed. Oh, is that them over there? Nope. They were going pretty fast, so they probably are gone pretty far distance, but I'm not seeing them anywhere around here. Oh, is it that them? No, that's someone else, I think. Okay, we do have ads in 5 minutes. I'm quickly going to pause these ads for as much as I can, alright? Now, the problem is, the reason I run ads every hour for 3 minutes, because that means anyone coming into the stream won't get a random ad, like a 30-second ad. But snoozing the ads doesn't snooze that. So for the last bit of the stream, new viewers will have 30 seconds of ads, unfortunately, but nothing you can do about that. Okay, we will be hooking onto the localizer very soon when we get to about here. Okay, yeah, they're definitely landing. I don't know where Cyril the Swan went. They were gone. Maybe they're logged out. Come for the ad, stay for the crash. Titch! Little Titch! Okay, we are a good height. It should be a successful landing. I don't know what the wind is. I probably should know this. How do I know? Oh. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Wind check, please. I don't know if I asked these people for wind or not. I don't know. They'll tell me if I'm wrong.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Turn right, heading 335.
I wanted a wind check. November 172 Sierra Bravo. Turn right, 335. I kind of mumbled the 335 a little bit. I don't know what I meant.
Wind 110 at 9er.
So there's that heading 110 at 9 knots. 1 degree. Okay, that should be alright. Only 9 knots, not too bad.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Turn right, heading 005.
I'm letting the autopilot do it. November 172 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading 005. Yeah, normally I would just not do any of this stuff because I can't never be bothered to get into this menu over here to actually like click shit. So, but now I'm actually able to see it appearing and actually talk to them. Okay, again, I'm hoping this will automatically change over. If it doesn't, I can manually do it, but it should change over automatically. I don't know if that's a real life thing or if it's a in-game thing. I don't know. But all I gotta do is press this button here if I need to. So it's all good. Okay, let's get my feet into my rudder pedals because I'm gonna need them soon. Let's get on in.
November November 172 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading 115, intercept the 12 localizer.
Okay. November 172 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading 115. I'm not doing anything they're saying, I'm just acknowledging what they're saying. I'm not doing it.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, contact Cardiff Tower.
Okay, we contact Tower.
105.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge tower frequency 113.105. Is that gonna work?
Negative. Tower on 133.105.
That's what I said. Acknowledge handoff 133.105. They said the decimal, I don't know if I need to say that or not. There we go. Announcing on frequency, November 172 Sierra Bravo. Eats all the oh, I wish I had popcorn. I mean, I do have popcorn in my cupboard,
November 172 Sierra
but I gotta
Bravo.
make it. I want to make it.
Wind 110 at 9er, runway 12 clear to land.
Okay, cool. November 172 Sierra Bravo, acknowledge clear for landing at runway 12. Okay, we should hit the localizer very soon. Right here. I can request declare go around as well, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to do that, but it's cool that I can do it. I wonder where Cyril the Swan went. Should we have a little look around? Spooky Sam? It's all good, Dan. I'll cook way too quickly and the roasting phone will crash. Just have some in my pocket when we crash. Give the EMT something to snack on while they're trying to get me out of here. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Oh, are we ready? The localizer should be hooking in soon. Hopefully. I hope. So far it hasn't yet, but we might not be there just yet. We're starting to come around the corner still. It's not loaded in over there properly, is it? I don't know what it's doing. The airport hasn't properly loaded in. Okay, let's see if we hook in. So let's make sure our fuel's on that. Yeah, our mixture needs to be in fully. And then the localizer should be any second now, I think. Oh no, it might be a bit further away. Oh no, yes, any second now. So we will see if it hooks over. It should automatically change as well. This here to the localizer. I don't think it changes button down here, and this one should swap over here. We'll give it a few seconds to see. Looks like we're about to hit it. I mean, we already have hit it on this map, but that's why we packed Graham and marshmallows. Sorry, Graham. I remember growing up, wondering what the fuck graham crackers were. I was like, why are they called graham crackers? I remember you guys, like graham crackers. Such a weird thing to say. Okay, we're nearly there. This doesn't hook onto the localizer yet, but Londell, pack the snacks up. Oh, I love iced tea. A nice peach iced tea would be so good right now. Okay, we still haven't hooked on, so I'm going to do it manually. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it didn't hook on. I don't really know why. We've done it manually. So we are just below the glide path. We're looking all good. So, people that don't know, little diamond here is our glide path, what we should be on to slowly reach the runway. If this is below us, we are to high. We're above the glide path. We need to go down. If this is above us, we're below the glide path. We need to go up. As you can see, we are slightly too high. So I'll decrease my throttle. Now, anyone, please... I'm a beginner still, so if I'm saying the wrong thing, that'll be why. But I think that's pretty accurate. I'm way too high. Let's decrease a lot. God, Titch just flew over me so bloody fast. And I think at this point I'm supposed to use my throttle to control my height rather than moving my yoke. Except I am stalling slightly. I am kind of stalling. I think I might turn autopilot off now. I don't like autopilot. We'll do it manually. Okay, let's turn my nose down. Okay, again, we're still too high. Oh, I haven't deployed my flaps. That doesn't help, does it? That's probably causing me problems. I forgot all about that. Totally forgot about my flaps. What a dummy I am. God, that's going to decrease my speed. Align it. Okay, probably turn the autopilot back on now. That was pretty my problem. Sorry, my trim now is all set incorrectly. So we have a little bit of vomiting right now. We're kind of going all over the place. So I'm way too high still. Also not lined up at all. Oh, my altitude stopped, didn't it? My autopilot. Oh, I think I'm too far off the course. Okay, let's try and hook up. We're doing it manually. We need to get some practice on manual landings. Let's try and decrease a little bit more. You're about 5k, so I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Okay, we're nearly on the correct glide path. There we go. We're there now. As you can see by the little pappy lights over there, we are perfect. The 2 yellow, so the 2 white and 2 red means we're good. No, we're at 1,200. We're on the glide path nicely now, so we are at the right altitude. Probably why the GPS doesn't work. Okay, we're now too low, so let's do a little bit of speed. I'm also going to adjust my trim slightly. It's a 0, actually. It's the wrong way. Sorry, I'm way too low and totally off course. I can either get my height correct or get my centering correct. I can't do both. I'm not good enough. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bit more height. Okay, we're nearly to the correct glide path. There we go. We're at the right height now. Let's try and center a little bit. Okay, we're too high. I'm scared, everyone. It's weird that the airports haven't loaded in there and we're going all pink. That's kind of off-putting. If we crash, I'm going to blame it on the fact that the airports are pink. Too bright. They dazzled me. Okay, need to decrease my speed. pull up. Terrain, pull up. Oh god. Yeah, we are way too low. Oh god, the wind's quite heavy here, actually. Actually. Okay, we're not on the correct glide path anymore, but... Yeah, we didn't do that very well, but we're gonna land though. Oh, the game started. The game's starting. Oh, I'm I'm bouncing over it. Oh, that was bloody heavy. That was bad.
November 172 Sierra Bravo. Exit next available taxiway.
That was bad. We hit it. It started quite a lot. November 172 Sierra Bravo, exiting ramp 52. Yeah, it suddenly was starting when I was coming in for a landing. And I was bouncing all over the place. Then I'm really bad at flaring in this game. I need to practice my flares. Do you know, like, when you're doing a relay race, right? And you're trying to hand off the baton to the next person, but they're running kind of slightly faster than what you're running, and you're kind of just both running with your arms like this, trying to grab the baton, but no one's able to switch because you're all going the exact same speed, pretty much. That's what I'm like when I'm trying to do a flare. I'm just teetering on the edge of the runway, not quite landing. I need to practice at that. I'm not very good at it. Okay, anyway, we're going towards the ramp. 52. Which we're just following this. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, it's still stuttering like crazy. Which is weird, I don't know why it's stuttering, because it's not like it's loaded in the airport, it was all pink. Well, we didn't die, though. Guess that's a good... Why the fuck am I landing at this place for? This isn't where I want to be. This is way too big for me. Okay, they want to put us here? We're landing here. Well, parking here. There we go. Put the walkway on me, please. I want to use that. Oh, we made it. We've done it. Let's quickly get everything switched off. Engine off. Parking brake on. Mixture out. I may have clicked the blame on pink just in case. It was the pink. The pink did the wrong. It made me wrong. Okay, we're done. We've successfully landed. Look at us. Here's our little... Can we climb up these stairs? I want to see if I can. I need to quickly end my stream next. My ads are going to be playing in 3 minutes and I don't have any more snoozes left, so... Let's quickly walk up here. Oh, I can't. That's disappointing. Oh, no. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, not a terrible landing. A little bit funky towards the end, but it was a manual... It was quite a manual landing in a little bit of wind, but not too much wind. But everyone, I gotta go now. Thank you so much for watching. Gotta go have my dinner. When I go to my ending screen, there is a I was here redeem to show your love for being here. Feel free to redeem. Doesn't do anything yet. There we go. So, let's go see who is online. I'll quick exit out of the game because the game doesn't like me tabbing out of it. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, try crashing, even me trying to get out of it. Okay, who's online? So a quick check. So I'll be back on tomorrow. I don't know if what yet. Don't have a clue what I'm playing yet tomorrow. But we'll figure it out. Probably Flight Sim again. Okay, Criff is playing Kerbal Space Program. Similar to what we were playing, kind of. We'll go give Criff a raid. on Criff and Sean's channel. Two very good streamers, play a variety of games. We're going to be joining them on Kerbal Space Program. A game I have, but I've never played before. It seems very confusing. But everyone, thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.